As black people, we should learn to analyze situations and realize that no one else will ever save us except ourselves. There are several calls for black people to come together, to work together towards a common goal. That is the only way the rest of the world can respect us. Today, China is on an onslaught to get hold of the African market, which was previously dominated by the British. The Indians are gearing up to do the same, although they've already been doing it in Africa, which is one of the reasons why Idi Amin chased them out of Uganda, because he had seen the way they work together in colonizing African people. Today, most African countries are so-called independent, but we still cannot run our economies. Look at Zimbabwe, where we are now. We still can't gel together to work as a group, as one unit with one purpose. We have been independent for 37 years, but still we cannot see what is happening. When we see posters like the ones posted by the former apartheid African Verwoerd, which talk negatively about black people, that black people are like dogs, you can beat them today and tomorrow they will come and still worship you. We get angry because we think it is apartheid, it is hate speech. But the truth, it couldn't be further from the truth. That is exactly how we act. The reason why I made this video is because of the recent protests against President Jacob Zuma. In as much as he is wrong in the fact that he is doing it for personal gains, he is a black person, and when a black person gains, the rest of the black people shall gain. In his selfishness, he is enriching black people, which is exactly what white people do. The reason why they are clamoring to have somebody like Pravin Gordhan still remain the Minister of Finance is because he is protecting white interests. They are not in it for the blacks. And if you look at the complexion of those protests, they were vastly white. A lot of protests have happened in South Africa. For instance, the anti-xenophobia protests which were happening when some South Africans started massacring Africans from other nations in South Africa. You could hardly see a white person. Not that they were not there, but the representation of white people in those protests, which look after black interests, are very minute, very small. But when it comes to interests that affect white capital, you will be amazed at the number of white people that come out in support of their cause, because they know what they are doing. They come together and gel together because they understand that they are the ones that are controlling the economy. Black people should be ashamed. Black people should be supporting the black cause. Yes, it could have come out in a way like how Jacob Zuma has done it. But unless as a black people we begin to see and realize that we are our own saviors, our own masters, and that as the people, as black people, we should always come together no matter what. We could be heading in the wrong direction, but as long as we are running as a group, as a herd, and we stampede in that particular direction, we begin to get the respect of the rest of the world. Thousands of African football players rush to Europe. Now they are heading to China and the Middle East, some to the United States, because we still do not respect our own players. Our leagues groom players to go and play in Europe, China, and the rest of the world, not for Africa. Everything that we do, all our resources, we are producing it for the rest of the world to use, because we still do not understand and respect the fact that we need to use those resources ourselves. Africans, it is time that we stand up and realize and recognize that we are our own people. We should be proud to be black. We should be proud to support each other. That is the only way we will get respect from the rest of the world.